What is up, everybody? My name is Advance, and this is Advance Sports Talk. Back again with another episode of Buck Dynasty. All right, so first quarter of the season went almost exactly as I said it would. I said it really depended on week one, which Baker Mayfield we was going to get that showed up. Were we going to get 2020 Baker Mayfield, or were we going to get 2021 Baker Mayfield, 2021, 2022 Baker Mayfield? And yeah, we got the I don't know, first half of week one kind of looked like it was going to be 2022 Baker Mayfield, but we got 2020 Baker Mayfield. So all right, I'm good. And the one thing that I can say is that, you know, he looks like he's really, like, the team responds to him. He looks like he belongs in Tampa. He looked like he's been in Tampa his whole life, or his whole career, which is good. So yeah, I like that. I appreciate that. So now going forward, I knew we was going to go 3-1 first 4 games of the season. I just didn't know where to place the loss. I didn't know if the loss was going to be on New Orleans or if the loss was going to be on Philly. More often than not, I probably thought it was going to be Philly. But I knew if we beat one, we was definitely going to lose to the other. And we lost to Philly. And after seeing how our offense stacked up against their defense and how our defense stacked up against their offense, I was like, oh, we're going to beat the shit out of New Orleans. Like, yeah. And I'll be damned if we didn't. So, yeah. Man, oh, man. So, yeah, we got second quarter of the season. Oh, before I go into that, let me get into individual performances. So, defense, I already knew. I didn't expect much of a drop-off from them. They doing their thing. Devin White, LVD, and all of them guys, I don't gotta talk about them because they just picking up from where they picked up from last year. Calais Cansey has been hurt, so I don't have a analysis of his play. All right, offense. This is strictly going to be offense. Baker Mayfield has continued to impress me. I'm not going to say that he's exceeded my expectations because I said depending on which Baker Mayfield we get, I knew what to expect from him, and I know exactly what to expect from the Baker Mayfield that we got. So Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, they're going to do Mike Evans and Chris Godwin things. Mike Evans has already gotten a quarter of what he needs to get his 1,000 yards for the season, and then he would have 10 years of consecutive 1,000-yard seasons. And he'll be the first player to do it in his first 10 seasons. Yes, I know Jerry Rice has the record, but he hasn't done it in his first 10 seasons. So I think there might have been a year or two where he might have where he didn't get it. But for the 12 after that, he got it. But anyway, or was it 11? I don't know. I can't remember. I got to look at it. It's either 11 or 12. Either way, it's impressive as shit. But Chris Godwin continued to be the reliable number 2. And hey, sometimes if capable, he can step up and be a number 1. So he did last week because Evans was out, so he had to take that number 1 role. Well, he wasn't out. He got hurt during the game. He had a hamstring injury. So or did he get hurt the week before? No. Yeah, he got hurt in the New Orleans game. So yeah, he had a hamstring injury. So that's the question going into this matchup. I'm gonna break that down in a second. Next, the 2 rookies. Well, I think they're 2 rookies. 2 young players that stepped up. We got Trey Palmer and Devin Tompkins. Trey Palmer, I kind of figured was gonna be the next Tyler Johnson. Why we let him go, I have absolutely no idea. It's a dumb fucking mistake. But anyway, he's going to step up in big moments. I called him stick shift because that motherfucker came in clutch. so yeah. All right. So hey, Trey Palmer is he's going to be the new stick shift. Devin Tompkins is the no, I think Trey Palmer was a rookie last year, but Devin Tompkins is the rookie this year. I don't know. I might be getting both of them confused, or I might be wrong. They both might be rookies, but I got to go look at the roster again. But in any case, both of them are two young guys that stepped up in big moments, and yeah, like that, and that's what's up. The fact that we got two new receivers with a new quarterback, they came on board, learned the new offensive coordinator's new offense, and the one thing I can say about Canales is that he definitely knows how to scheme Mike Evans, which is always good. You gotta make use of Mike Evans. So Rashad White has stepped up. I didn't even he was pretty much every team has a starter, obviously, but when it gets to a point where they're actually talking about him on sportscast, that's a big thing. So this young kid is doing doing a lot, and he showed signs of it last year, when he was starting to step up. So, and the thing is, we haven't really seen a lot from Keyshawn Vaughn, but Keyshawn Vaughn is still not a bad back. So hey, it's fine. And you know what? Come middle of the season, they might switch roles, which is okay. That's how depth works, So yeah, the sun is offensive. All right, so coming up, second quarter of the season, we got Detroit, Atlanta, Buffalo, and Houston. I'm thinking that Buffalo is going to probably be the serious test of the second quarter of the season, just like how the Eagles was the serious test of our first quarter of the season. So, yeah, that's what's going to measure how the rest of the season is going to go. Slight uptick, not to overlook Detroit. I know Detroit is a winnable game, but I said a couple years ago, no victory is guaranteed. Shit, Detroit is 4-1. So actually, you know what? It might be 50-50. Vegas got us at 3-point underdogs. So yeah, like Detroit's doing their thing. Jared Goff is remembering that he went to a Super Bowl a few years back. So yeah. All right, so Detroit, we can win that game. I feel as though we can win that game. Because the one thing that I know about Jared Goff is that he will give you takeaways. So, and our defense is good at taking them. So, Atlanta, it's a division game. It's hard to tell about that, but Atlanta has a tendency of not using their offensive weapons to their full capability. So, we might get a win there. Like I said, Buffalo, that's going to be a shootout. If we can't keep pace, and force Josh Allen to make mistakes, then we're going to lose that game. Houston, that's another up in the air. They got a rookie. It depends on where CJ Stroud is in his development by week 9. So hey, we're going to see. But we got Detroit today, this week, in week 6 on our 5th game. So we're going to see where it goes. In any case, that's my analysis of Buccaneers' first quarter of the season. What do you think? Put your comments in the comment section down below. We're going to chop it up. If you have a prediction for your team and you're watching this, put your comments in the comment section down below. Let's chop it up. We're going to have a conversation about it. My name's Advance. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe on everything. I'm out.